Guys, so let me know when you guys come in. We're live. We are gonna come out here and do our own investigation as to what's happening. But so I'm okay. Apparently they found a man hanging on a tree right here nearby in this area, and I think for the most part they cleared out the scene. But we do have um, the female officer still here. It looked like she was picking up some of this stuff right here. I don't know if this is part of what happened or what, but apparently a man was found hung nearby here. And I was just notified about it now. So I don't know if this stuff right here belonged to the man that they found hanging. I don't know if the man did this to himself or if somebody did it to him. I do want you guys to know that we are in Rosedale, in Bakersfield, California. And this is one of the only conservative counties in California. And not everybody in Rosedale is happy about, homeless people being out here and stuff like that. So obviously I'm not blaming anybody. I don't know what happened. I was just notified that there was a hanging in this area, so I came quickly to see if I can, at least come and tell the story so this story doesn't die. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I think for the most part, to answer your question, cool, Raul, um, they already cleaned up the man. They cut him down off the tree and they put him in the yellow thing and they took him out of here. From my understanding, it might have been a little bit down further where it happened. It could have been right here or a little bit down further. But as I was passing by the area to see what happened, I didn't see any police officers until I passed by here. And I seen that this female officer was picking up some stuff around here, putting it in there. Like I said, I don't know if this stuff belongs to the man. Damn, that's fucked up, man. Because not too long ago, maybe around 4 or 5 years ago, they found a man hanging in a nearby town as well. What's up, good guy? Stanford Guardian, Pure Art, Bubbles. Thank you guys all for being here. Yeah, it's horrible news this morning. I was actually getting ready to head out and go somewhere, but then I came and found, I came to see, I don't know if there's police across the street. I think there is. I'm guessing if they're going to do their job correctly, they're going to try to find as many cameras as possible in the area to see if something happened. If I was a cop, that's exactly what I would be doing, right? I wouldn't be out trying to harass people with cameras or, I would be out trying to do my due diligence, do a proper investigation. It does seem like there's cameras across the street, folks. If you look at that house right there, that does appear to be cameras over there at that house. Let me read this comment. There was a guy in Bakersfield yesterday that tried to hang out over the bridge on 99. Jose, that case is in lawsuit pending, so. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I wasn't going to go live this morning. I've been going live every morning at 9 o'clock, so make sure you guys hit the bell Make sure you guys do your go back and watch some of my videos. Hit the thumbs up, because that, if you do that, then YouTube will send you the notifications. I've been going live every morning at 9 o'clock. I wasn't gonna go live today, but I was on my way to go take care of something that I had to take care of this morning, and then that's when I got the story. And so I decided to come out and record really quick before I go take care of business. Melinda, that's possible. That's possible. Man found hung for everyone just coming in. Yeah, the cops cut him down already, and they put him in the yellow thing. I don't know when they found him. Damn, that's horrible for anybody who actually seen what happened, right? That's horrible for the man and his family. I don't know if the guy unalived himself, but I'll say this, man. No matter what you're going through in life, no matter how many dark alleys you walk down, always try to find some light, right? At the end of the dark alley, try to find some sunlight and some flowers, because this world can be ugly. And if you stay down that dark alley forever, I've been down some dark roads, guys. I've been down, before in my life, and there's times where I've actually thought about that type of stuff, but I understood that I would be hurting people around me, and I think life is important, man. Like, when you have life, it's best to try to live it, and if you are going through something, find someone, to speak to. Seek help. Cameras will show what happened. What's up, SJVT? Be careful out there and be safe. Big dog prayers. Go to see you back out there. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Rancho? Good to see you. What's up, my cucumber? I guess I could try to go over here as well. I used to have a friend that used to live actually like right over there. What's crazy is these houses, because this is a golf course. A lot of these houses, like the back and everything, they have a thing where the homeowners association will kick in and pay for their damages, because on these houses over here on the other side of this golf course, they have tons and tons of fucking holes in the walls, broken windows because of the golf balls that fucking hit the houses. And in my opinion, some of them probably do that shit on purpose, huh? But I don't know if those houses back there, because those are the back of the houses back there. The front of the houses will be down the road down in there. Sorry, guys. Made the camera blurry with my finger. I don't know if you'll be able to see any cameras from over there. I mean, it's a gated community. Who knows how many of them have cameras? But I want to take a walk down here really quick to see if I can spot any kind of cameras. And maybe, I don't want to say help BPD with their investigation, but shit, if they're not going to do their investigation properly, then we might as well try it too, right? I don't know if that's just a sensor light right there, or if that's a camera. But my house has cameras all the way fucking around the house, even in the backyard. Front door, backyard, fucking sides of the houses, we got cameras galore. Damn, I don't even think those are cameras right there. I think those are fucking just sensor lights. You see that bird right there? I think they call those mourning doves. And that bird right there, creates my favorite sound on earth, and that sound is of it sounds like this. It goes. I don't know why, as a kid, I always liked that sound. A beautiful fucking noise that those birds make. That's a nice house. It doesn't even have a fence to the backyard. It just goes all the way around. That's pretty cool. That also seems like a sensor light ran by solar, but man, I don't see any cameras over here either. We are in Bakersfield, California. We are on Callaway, Cayenne, in Callaway. What's up, Angry Vet? Good to see you, brother. Good morning. They don't have anything blocked off, so I don't believe I'm impeding in anything. I don't believe I'm in. I don't know if this was the person's belongings, but it's fucking sad, man. I don't see a dog. I do see a bag of dog food. I don't know if the man had a dog or. It did look like he was recycling, right? So if he's going out recycling and he's picking up stuff, if this is his stuff, right? This is what I'm trying to gather. If the man was out recycling, doesn't it seem like he would be trying to turn that in to get some money, and he was not trying to unalive himself? What's up, Great Lakes Odd? It's good to see you, brother. So apparently this morning they found a man hanging from a tree. They cut him down already and they put him in the yellow, I don't know what it's called, the body bag, the yellow body bag. They took him out of here. And I thought the scene was cleared up. I just came down to look to see what was going on, if they were still around, but didn't seem like it seemed like they were parked like right here earlier. But then I drove and I seen this female officer here. She had the cherries and berries on, but she was out here like gathering the stuff and putting it in there. I don't know if he unalived himself or if somebody did this to him. I don't know. As if it's your business, good to see you. What's up, Trapper Bob? Storytime. Good to see you, brother. What's up, Frank Pants, Jenny? Geo. Cops make the homeless disappear on a regular. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know if it was an actual cop who did it. I can't say. I don't know if the cops did that to him. I mean, at this point, we can only speculate as to what may have happened. It'd be nice to have these houses put up cameras, right? Not only for their own safety, but for the safety of their community. I think cameras are important. What's up, Jethro? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, definitely prayers go out to the guy's family. There are hotlines out there for people who are dealing with struggles, and you know, this world is a hard place to live in. I know, I get it, but you got to make the best of it, no matter what hand you're dealt with. Look, guys, I grew up without a pops. I watched my mom work 3 waitressing jobs. Um, we ended up losing our house that we grew up in, our childhood home. My mom was homeless for a while, living in her car, and I was kind of uh, couch surfing with friends with the backpack. I lost my first, I don't want to say wife because we never got married, but I had kids with her and we separated, and I was going through it as well. I thought about, ending it in the past and stuff like that, but I knew I had to be here for my kids no matter what, even though I wasn't like doing the best. And man, if I can make it after going through everything I did, we can all pull ourselves up, man. Let's, find a way to make it worth it, even if you have to travel, just go see the the waterfalls and the canyons and the mountains. Let this nature seep deep down into your soul. I think we can, as a people, can find comfort in that. Yeah, this is actually a really busy road, and these people out here golfing, they come out here early, so I don't know if the cops are doing their investigation properly and going in there and asking everybody. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like going across the street and talking to some of the golfers out there. It's never too late to find some peace and stuff like that. Thank you, as if it's your business. Thank you, bro. That's right, Angry Vet. Jeff Blades, yes, I did, brother. I caught it, man. I already screen recorded it. I plan to do a little video on that. Jeff Blades was arrested his very first time recording police. Yeah, it didn't seem like you passed the yellow line, bro. I did watch it. So if you're barely coming in, they found a man unalived hanging from a tree. They cut him down. They put him in a yellow body bag. They took him out of here. It seems like they cleared out the area. It seems like they're code 4 across the street, but I did pass by and see that this cruiser had cherries and berries, and she was outside of the cruiser cleaning up the area. And so I just started to pull over. I'm not trying to impede an investigation. On the contrary, I do believe that the cops need to do the investigation properly. Look for cameras everywhere in and out of the area. All these houses, maybe even knock on some doors, ask them if their cameras are working, if they've seen anything, they captured anything, what vehicles were around the area. I don't know what time it happened, if it happened last night or this morning. I don't know. I don't know yet. Great, Danton, I don't know. Nate Skates, if you're watching, keep a look out for Kern County activities and see if they post any follow-ups regarding all of this stuff. What's up, our guy? What's up, Mr. Clapp? Good to see you in here, brother. I guess this constitutes my 9 a.m. live stream, huh, guys? I wasn't going to go live this morning, but Deanna, so they found a person hanging. I don't know if he unalived himself or someone did this to him. If this is his stuff, I wouldn't see how he would want to do this to himself because of the fact that there's like recycle in there. You'd think that he'd want to turn that in, right? He wasn't going out picking up recycle thinking of doing this, is my guess. All right, Angry Vet, thanks for tuning in, man. Thank you, brother. I know, Hellboy, I know. I wonder how long he was there before they found him. I can't stress this enough, guys. If you guys are going through some fucking thing, find someone to talk to, man. If you guys are going through some real deep shit, find someone to talk to. Fucking email me, recordpolicenow@gmail.com. I'll try to talk to you. You know, I've been through a lot of shit in my time. I'm not a counselor or nothing like that. I'm not saying that I would take that position. I think that there are hotlines provided so you can seek help. But let's try to find someone to become friends with and stuff, because it can be a lonely world, and it can be a tough world to live in. But I gotta tell you guys, don't blame yourselves. As many times as you've been knocked down, don't blame yourselves. Things are designed to keep people down sometimes. You know, the people running this country, the people operating, certain things. I mean, from government to Hollywood, to the lawyers, to everything else, we are being controlled and manipulated. And things are designed so that, people that have, less, it's hard for them to make a life for themselves. And I'm not trying to point fingers at who's doing what or what, but I do believe that the system is not designed to really help people. Right? What's up, Jingy? Thank you, Great Danton. Yeah, if you guys want to provide phone numbers in the chat, please do. For anybody watching now or anybody that watches in the future, I'm gonna tell you guys something, man. Growing up as a kid, I watched my mom struggle. Like I watched her work 3 waitressing jobs at once. One of them she would go in on the weekends, and the other 2 she would work day and night. She would come home from one job, and she would ask us to massage her feet because they would hurt so much, and her feet were already like flattened at the bottom. Like, I feel bad for her as much as she worked, and it was still a struggle. We grew up without a pops, and so I kind of always felt like I was kind of born to be poor and born to struggle. And I watched my mom lose everything. I watched her lose her house. I held her hand when she passed away. That was the toughest thing I ever had to do. I lost the first family that I started. I lost my family for a while. There was a time where I wanted to end it. But there's one thing my mom taught me, was to learn how to love myself, and to, no matter what happens, to just keep working hard. And luckily I found good people. Now I have like a lot of love and support around me. So it's never too late, guys, to try to bounce back and try to do something. Try to make a life for yourself. It's never too late. Yeah, thank you, Jethro. Yeah, if you're having a tough time, just come in the chats, man, when I'm live and talk to everybody in the chats, man. We have a good, strong support base here, and we've become somewhat of a family in this movement, this this community. And I just want to say thank you to all you guys for the support along the way. There's times where I've been down in this community. I had some really good people behind me along the way, so thank you guys. What's up, Squeaky Wheel makes noise? Hey, brother, I was hoping to get you in the live chat yesterday, man. Honestly, bro, I do remember watching some of the video back when you sent it to me, and I don't know if I got a call and left it, and I think I lost the email and stuff like that, but I didn't know how awful that video actually was until I watched it, before I went live, and wow, man, you weren't kidding, dude. That's fucking... It's pretty insane the way those cops treated that family. True, Hellboy, thank you. I definitely will keep my head on a swivel. Your friend's name was James Dean, but not the actor, Jeff Blades? Hey, thanks, doesn't matter. Thank you for being here, guys. Real Jingies in the house, guys. Your son lives in Van Nuys? Thank you, Perceived Authority. Hey, no hard feelings, Squeaky Wheel. Fist bump, brother. Bear hug, man. I'm sorry, I'm just one man sometimes trying to work on a lot of things at once, and I get lost along the way, guys. I wish there was more of me, or I wish I had a team, to work with me on this stuff. What's up, Toe for Life? Good to see you. Pinchy Becky sends her love. What's up? Tell Becky I said what's up, man. I'm guessing they're gonna call the code enforcement to come and pick up the stuff. That's usually what they do when they find stuff like this. I don't know what nationality the gentleman was. I don't know if he was Mexican, black, or whatever, but I will say this. This is just from my observation. I don't know. I don't have any answers to this, and I don't know why. But most of the homeless people that you see here in Bakersfield, at least where I live, most of them are white. And a lot of them are not actually from Bakersfield. A lot of the homeless population here seem to be coming from other areas, many other states or something. And also, I don't know if you guys know this about Bakersfield, and maybe this is why the population of the homeless people is so heavy here. But there's a small town, like a small area. See, right here is Rosedale, right? The nice neighborhood, the upper class the upscale neighborhood, right? I guess that's what they call it. This is Rosedale. But if you go down, like to not this light, but the next one, and then make a right, and you just go down about 5 miles, you're gonna find Oildale, California. It's still in Bakersfield, but they call it Oildale. Oildale in Kern County is the birthplace of methamphetamines in the United States. So Oildale, there's still a lot of people there that either do methamphetamines or sell methamphetamines, crank, meth, whatever you want to call it. So I'm guessing a lot of people around the United States, especially in California, know and understand that this is the place to come and stock up on meth. And that's why we see a lot of homeless people out here. And I would say close to 90% of the homeless people that are out here are mostly white. Like I said, don't ask me why. I'm just giving you guys my observation as to what's going on, what I see. Tommy G made a video about Oildale when he came out to Bakersfield. Yeah, so out here where I live in Bakersfield, Kern County is where a lot of this shit started. I remember a long time ago, I was in jail for a fucking weed pipe. And I was talking shit to the cop. And so they put me in the holding cell with the dude that had just gotten locked up for producing meth at in a trailer. Got caught. Kind of like that show that I never watched. What's that show called, guys, in the chat? What's up, Tulare? Yeah, they found somebody hanging nearby, bro. What's that show that show called? Nate, I know you was watching that show before. Breaking Bad. Thank you, Rice Crispy. Good to see you in here, bro. Yeah, I never watched Breaking Bad because I feel like I fucking watched it growing up in real time, in real life. Like, I've seen meth heads. I've been in houses where everybody's doing meth. And it's just like, wow, man, this is like the dark side of the universe and shit. Of this world. Breaking Bad, yeah. I don't know if that show is based on this area or what, but that's exactly how it was. And the story behind them cooking up meth in a trailer, that's my understanding. That shit started out here in Kern County in a trailer, and I think it was in either Taft or Tehachapi, which is a nearby town about an hour away from Bakersfield. Yeah, well, they had meth back in, from my understanding, fucking Hitler was on meth during the Olympics, and you could easily tell because the way he was acting that day on video is the way a lot of these meth heads out here act as well. Here I am. I don't. For everybody who's just tuning in now, they found a person hanging from a tree across the street. I don't know if he unalived himself or if he was murdered. But they seem to have cleared up the scene across the street. But I did see her, this female officer, outside of the cruiser. It looked like she was picking up some stuff, putting it in the cart, and as soon as I walked up to record, she got back in the cruiser to hop on the phone. So that's where we're at, guys. Damn, that's crazy. I heard Tehachapi because I closed Mojave, California City, Boron, Rosemont, Lancaster, and Palmdale, a lot of meth. That's right. I think you're right. I think it was Tehachapi. It's like, I think that's where they actually got the Walter White story, because you know how he started in Tehachapi? I think that's exactly how it happened. They cooked that shit up in a trailer. Damn, the female officer, she's got her nails done and shit. They're all long and shit. I don't know if you guys can see. Watch. Did you guys get to see them yet? The nails? They're like turquoise color. Somebody probably told her, put your nails down. I'm sure the cops are watching. What's up, BPD? I mean, I think her nails look nice and shit. I just makes me wonder, like, if they would get in the way of her job, you know? What if she has to break a nail doing her job and shit? I do see this truck pulled up across the street and he has his hazard lights on. It looks like he got off and he's walking in the golf course. I don't know if he's gonna ask questions. Can you guys see him? He's like right over there. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna talk to some people. Thank you, brother. Thank you, STD. Thank you for being here, bro. Yeah, Rice Krispie, that's hilarious, bro. I've seen people doing that shit on Instagram. It's kind of funny. For sure, Moreno. Thank you, brother. Thank you, bro. Have a good day, STD, Mr. Clap. Everybody give STD, Mr. Clap, a round of applause before he heads out of here. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Put your hands together. Put the praying hands like clapping hands. For Mr. Just kidding, man. Thank you for being here, bro. Oh, hell yeah. Slap the like button too, guys. I actually have more likes in this live stream than I have people watching right now, which is pretty cool, I guess. I'm gonna tell you guys something about Rice Krispie, man. This guy is a true friend and a brother to me. There's been times where I've been down and I call him just to have a conversation with him, and he always answers and we always talk. And there's times where I think he's down and he calls me and I answer, and we just try to be there for each other, you know. From sea to shining sea, all the way from California to Florida, we became really close friends, and you're a brother to me, Rice Krispie. Thank you, bro. I love you, man. Welcome, brother. Yeah, I don't know, STD. You might want to change your name to the Clap or something, bro. The Clapper. I'm not the kind of guy that tells another man what to do, man, but thank you, bro. You're a great father too, man. Great friend, Rice Crispy. What a blessing it's been, bro, to have you in my life, bro. To have all of you guys as well. You're a true patriot as well, bro. Thank you. We don't have to play dress up to be or to do patriotic things, right? I don't have to put on and I don't want to say American flag suit because Afro Man just wore the American flag suit and he is a true patriot in my opinion, but I see a lot of folks always rocking the American flag, but then they got the blue line flag as well, and I'm like, that's like anti-patriotism, right? Like to see that and stuff like that, to me is anti-patriotism. So that's funny, right? She probably uses the large gloves. That way she could fit the nails in there and shit. I think she was wearing gloves though when I walked up, if I'm not mistaken. I don't. I mean, that guy's probably gonna end up with a ticket if a cop pulls over and harasses him. I don't think you're supposed to park there. There's no. If you can see, there's no parking sign over there. I'm not saying they should. He does look to be a little off the street. He is parked on the sidewalk. Hey, generally specific. You should email me, man. We should talk. I know you talked a lot of crap about me before, man, but I don't hold no grudges or no hard feelings. I seen a little bit about what was going on between you and that other guy, and man, I could have told you from the beginning that guy was no good, man. If you wanna chop it up with me, man, shoot me an email. That's right, Ogre. I bet you if Afro Man wore the blue line flag suit, he would have all the support, huh? Well, generally specific, I have some live streams recorded where you were kind of saying some things, man, but it wasn't anything that really offended me anyways, man. So, like, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I apologize if I am. But yeah, man, shoot an email, bro. Well, let's talk, bro. Let's see what's up, man. And I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. What's up, Deb from Wisconsin? Good to see you in here. Thank you, Brandon Mitchell. I wish you could tap a comment like on these regular live streams from my phone, and just put the comment on screen, like kind of like I do. That would be pretty cool, right? Yeah, I think cops should definitely be forced to know at least the Bill of Rights before they even get hired, right? I think that makes it safe for the cop and for the people in the streets. What's up, Tennessee Accountability? I watched the full video that you sent me on email, bro. That's insane what that cop is doing. Oh, I can pin a comment, right? That's what's up. What's up, Knowledge is Power LA? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, true that. Here I am. True that, bro. True that. For sure, no, just power. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. The guy out over there is on the phone now. He's going back in. He's talking to that guy over there. And I feel like going over there to see if I can get some answers. Maybe I do have you confused, generally specific. Maybe I do, bro. And I apologize, man, if I do. I apologize, bro. For sure, brother. Did you hear about anything about what happened across the street?
Yeah, what happened?
They found a man hanging off a tree.
On the golf course, I see.
Was it in the golf course?
I don't know.
You don't know? From my understanding, it was like on one of these outside trees, and I'm guessing this might be his stuff right here.
And there's a police car and all that there. Huh?
Yeah, when I walked up, she was outside. I didn't want to interfere with their investigation, so I didn't really speak to her. I was just kind of observing the scene. I did walk around and see if I could see some cameras as well to see if maybe,
Do you think it happened right here?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I don't even know if it happened here or over there, but what I seen on the internet, I did see the cops parked across the street that way. And so I don't know yet. I'm trying to get some answers. Kind of have an online news source.
Figure it out.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Be safe out here, man. Thank you. What's up, Gregory? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, that sign says no parking by the black truck, but honestly, though, he looks like he can afford a ticket. Shit. You know what they say, guys? The laws only apply to the poor, because even the rich can just pay the ticket and say, fuck off, I don't care. Oh, what, you're going to give me a fine for this, a fine for that? Well, fine. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'll speed down the road. I'll park in red zones. I'll fucking commit heinous acts and get away with it. Yeah, I'm not saying they should give him a ticket. You moved to Santa Ana? I guess you're a little bit closer to Bakersfield now than where you used to live, right, Gregory? Hey, what's up, Broken System, Broken Trust? Good to see you, brother. Fuck. Hey, Broken System, Broken Trust. I deleted your message on accident. I was trying to make you a moderator, bro. Forgive me, amigo. They found a man hanging around here.
Oh.
Yeah. Be careful, man.
Okay.
Keep your head on a swivel. We do have a couple cars pulling up over here. I don't know if one of the cars is... I don't know what's going on here, but maybe the car ran out of gas or something. Maybe they want to speak to the officer. They found a man hanging around here.
Hanging? What do you mean?
Hanging. And this is probably his stuff, I think.
Hanging where?
If I'm not mistaken, it happened across the street on one of the trees. Found him hanging from a tree. I don't know if he unalived himself or if somebody did it to him. We don't know yet.
What did these guys find him?
I don't know yet. This guy just pulled up. When I walked up, the police officer was here outside picking up the stuff and putting it in his cart.
That's so weird. He keeps an eye.
Really? Yeah.
A close eye on this.
I walked around a little bit and I'm surprised that there's not very many cameras right here. You would think that there would be a lot of cameras on the homes.
My neighborhood, my street.
Oh, they just pulled up.
Well, because their mother-in-law lives across the street.
Oh, okay.
So and the father-in-law just passed away, so
Oh, wow.
they were
Okay.
grocery shopping. But I have his number. I'll call.
Yeah.
So, like at the golf course?
Yeah, well, I think on the outside, on the sidewalk, because from what I seen online, the cops were like on the outside of it. So I think they cleaned all that up. But she was here picking up this stuff, so. That's horrible, right?
Oh, yeah, what time did that happen?
I found out about 8:15 this morning. So I don't know if it happened last night or early this morning. I don't know about what time it happened.
Okay.
Yeah, be safe.
I know I live.
Oh, really? Wow.
But I do make sure all my doors and stuff are locked now. I used to leave everything open, but I don't anymore. Because there's quite a few transient people.
Right.
That since they built that bike trail there, they hang out there.
How long has the bike trail been there?
It's not even open to the public right?
Really?
They just built something.
I've actually walked through it.
Yeah, so I'm surprised that they continue. I think.
Well, I mean,
trouble, but.
because Oildale is down the way, it's like a home for meth,
Well,
right?
Newton's getting really, really bad. They
Right.
need to clean that up.
Right.
I don't know what the solution is, but usually if I see someone that looks unhoused, I will talk to them. Like, hey, where are you from? Are you from Bakersfield? The majority of the guys
Right. That's what I was just saying on my live stream, right?
Yeah, they're not from
I
Bakersfield.
was just saying that on my live stream.
They're usually, they've been told that Bakersfield's a very giving community.
Well, I think more along the lines is because of the meth that is in Oildale.
Yeah.
A lot of folks from around the surrounding areas and even other states, they'll come and they'll hang out here because it's easy to find the meth. Yeah, it's in abundance here. So and then Olive Drive leads right to Oildale. So
Right.
yeah, our car was stolen almost immediately when we moved in.
Really?
Yeah, and we came from the Southwest, and that never happened over there. We moved in here, and well, I
In the
talked
Northwest.
and I talked to my neighbors, and they're like, yeah, they've been, people, they just walk up and down Olive, and a lot of stuff happening. Looking for stuff to steal and stuff like that. So.
Coming from a different area of town.
Yeah. Yep. From up and down Oildale on Olive Street, so it's like it's just down the streets. I think they find it easy to just walk up Olive and start looking around the house.
Yeah, my entire street, because I live in a kind of a street in here that's tucked back that no one even goes down there. And it's lined with cameras, but these are all. This lady just lost her husband. He's an elderly. He's retired as a correctional officer. We have a lot of the original people that live in this neighborhood. So it's sad.
I actually am in the San Joaquin Valley. Bakersfield is in the San Joaquin Valley. You guys do your research on that. I am in the San Joaquin Valley. It goes all the way from out here in Kern County all the way up to Sacramento area. I didn't really want to put her on camera, but that's her right there. I don't want to forget my coffee mug that I was drinking my broth out of this morning. Thank you, brother. Here I am. Thank you, bro. And if you guys are from Bakersfield, California, and you know anything about this, you're welcome to reach out to me. And if you even want to send me information anonymously, you're welcome to as well. I'll make sure to keep you guys anonymous. I'll take the arrest if I have to. Yeah, there's San Joaquin County, there's San Joaquin, the small town, small city, and then there's San Joaquin Valley, which is massive. I don't know if this guy had information. He didn't seem like really upset or anything. He was kind of smiling when he was talking to her, so I don't believe that it was like a family member or anything. And so maybe he had some information to give, you know? That's possible as well. You guys can see her fingernails. Yeah, I'm down for an interview, generally specific. I'm down, man. I'm down for that. I mean, I don't know if I should hang out longer here, guys. Oh, I told you code enforcement was gonna come and pick up the stuff. I'm sure they're all gonna clear out of here soon, so as soon as they do, we'll... Let's see if I can get a little closer to maybe even see exactly what was in there. Like, this guy's got some spices in there as well, like spices for some food. Like, whoever had this, to me, in my opinion, doesn't seem like they were trying to unalive themselves, right? I guess I should try to look in there as well to see if just for the record, I guess, to just try to document, I guess, what was in there. I'm sorry for the shaky camera. This iPhone, it makes the live streams get a little shaky. Like I said, let me see if I could try to document what's inside of there at least, so I can just have a record of that, you know. Who knows if the guy's family might want to find out what was in there. It's not that. It's not about the gimbal or not. It's shaky because the iPhone 14, there was a problem with the iPhone 14. When you go live, the camera gets extremely shaky. So it's not necessarily the fact that it's a gimbal. Like, I can put it on the ground and it's still gonna do the same thing. It's gonna shake. I found that out like as soon as I bought the phone. Like, I seen somebody was telling me like, why is your camera shaky? And then somebody else told me that it's the actual iPhone. And yeah, it's true. It is the iPhone. This iPhone 14. Honestly, it looks like they're just gonna throw everything away. Hey, thank you for the donation, Gregory. I appreciate it, man. Oh, your phone is a 12 and does the same thing? Yeah, I don't know if they've actually fixed that problem yet. I think Apple should send us all brand new iPhones, right? Because of that. You had an i14 Plus and mine doesn't do that? Well, I have two i14 Pluses and they both do that. So maybe yours wasn't a lemon. I don't know. Maybe you're special. I don't know. Yeah, I lightweight feel like you're boozing right now too, bro. What's up, Dirty Sanchez? Yeah, it shakes more when you zoom in. That's right. Knowledge is power. I do believe so. Generally specific. I mean, folks don't usually leave their stuff like that. If they do, they return right back. But I mean, if the gentleman was homeless, and I mean, I don't know. It's in the same vicinity as to where it happened, so. Can you guys see her nails? Are you wrapping it up here? Are you wrapping it up?
Yeah. Well,
I know you're investigating still, so I can't really ask certain questions, but you guys don't happen to know if the stuff belonged to the gentleman?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
At the end of the day, I don't like leaving.
Yeah, right. It makes sense. Do you know about what time it may have happened?
I can't comment on anything.
All right.
Thank you.
Can I have your name, badge, real quick?
Officer Nelson, badge 1410.
I appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for being really respectful.
Yeah, no doubt. You're welcome. How you doing? Mind if I get your names real quick? Alvarado? I appreciate it. Taurus? Thank you, guys.
All right, sir. Be safe.
Yeah, thank you. Hello? Hello? I don't see any cameras. I don't see any cameras on the house. Lady waved at me. And then she turned around and I said hello, but she didn't look back. I was probably afraid I was going to record her or something. I don't really see cameras on this house either. I guess I'm going to walk up and down just a little bit really quick before I end this. And and see if I can find any cameras around here. Like I said, those don't look like cameras. They look like sensor lights. Have you guys seen those cameras that have the sensor lights where the light actually follows you? That's crazy. I might want to get those. Mine have like night vision, my cameras. So once it gets dark, um, the the camera switches over to night vision. I see that house across the street does have 2 cameras, 3 actually, but they kind of face towards the front of the house. They don't really face like outside. There does seem to be a camera right over there on the corner. And if that camera faces out this way, all they will see would be just this way. They wouldn't be able to see anything out that way. That house does have 3 cameras, but they're not going to see anything at all. Plus, there's a tree blocking. Yeah, generally specific. I mean, honestly, man, I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I'm just trying to do whatever comes to mind, whatever it is I can do to maybe try to help and see. Because I always thought about that. Like, I used to watch the first 48, and I'm just like, why aren't you guys looking for cameras and shit? Like, for reals? I always wondered, like, damn, I think I'd be a good fucking investigator or a detective, but obviously I went down different roads. There's another camera right there. That one's a camera for sure. But that one just faces down this street. And if whoever, like, if they did that to the guy, if somebody did it to him, I can't say. I wouldn't know if they actually would be able to, if they came down this way or anything like that. That's a flagpole thing where you put the flag in. There are some houses that kind of turn that ways, but even then, you know, it'd be kind of far. I don't know how far those cameras would record. My cameras are actually really good. They actually record from a distance. Camera. Another camera right there facing this way, another camera facing that way. Yeah, man, at this point, cameras are not even that expensive. And shit, man. I'm not saying cameras can save a life, but I'll say this. I do believe that cameras will deter some people from doing shit, right? That they see a camera, they're like, I can't fuck with that guy. But it's also possible that if there's like cameras in the area, if something does happen, then you actually can catch at least get some kind of evidence, right? For you or for, you know, the police and shit. Immediately when I heard the news, I thought like, damn, man, they hung a black dude, but I can't I don't know, because we've been hearing stories of like black folks getting hung up and down the United States, even in a town nearby. And that was kind of a fucked up thing, you know? And that guy had a problem with cops before. I think it happened in, what town was that? Can't, got some brain farts going on here. But anyways, like, that's immediately what I thought, like it was a black dude, they hung him. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't say. I don't want to speculate. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this one down. Fucking thank you guys for tuning in. I hope they figure it out. And I guess right before I go, if you guys are dealing with anything, like you guys are struggling with life, whatever, find somebody. Or hey, just tune in. Every 9 a.m. I go live. And just get in there and chop it up with me and the people in the chat. And we'll be your friends, man. We'll be your family. If you're going through some tough times, then get some help. There are hotline numbers. I know that there's some that were put in the chat. And you know, don't unalive yourself, man. Just try to make a life. Thank you guys for tuning in.